power of some of your units. All right, we're gonna stop there.
Okay. Welcome to all the new viewers. Thank you so much for the host.
All right, let's get back into actual gameplay, shall we?
Sure. Ah, man, this game's so hard.
Again, dude, you do.
Thanks.
You do
I'm trying to
Monday,
learn
so
this
you can do
game.
this.
Trying to learn it. It's a lot right now. It's only like my 5th day, so take it easy on me.
There's a lot of information
Thanks.
for you to ingest.
We got some viewers now, Josh. I just want to let you know. We finally
right?
have some viewers in the chat. I see 2 people commenting, and I think it said something like hosting for up to 38 viewers. So we're kicking it right now.
Does that mean I have to behave myself?
No, absolutely not.
As if I get all that rowdy.
No, you don't. You don't at all. You just give some good advice. That's pretty much.
That's cool.
I think so, at least.
Glad I can be helpful.
Some good focused advice. Ugh. So basically, if I'm going to commit to one building, I have to commit that tech and just research that tech all the way up. That was my main thing I took away from last game.
You know, it's not a bad way to look at it, to be honest.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I gotta build this. Yeah, I'm very bad at talking while playing this game right now, so my apologies if I'm not very entertaining while we're playing.
I mean, between building and moving units and just
I can't even do everything in this game yet.
Right,
enough.
Exactly. It's like there's already your body's
Like,
already.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, it's way too much. I need to even learn what this map is right now. Thanks for the follow, dude.
You've done this map. You've done this map.
Yeah, I have no pocket base.
We've done all the maps.
I know we've done all the maps. I just forget. All right.
I know.
I forget where you're gonna attack from. That's the main thing. Ah, crap! I forgot about pylons. Man, I'm already at a bad spot right now. It's okay. What am I gonna focus on right now? No, wait, no. Build that pylon. I hate when I hit caps instead of shift. That's probably my most frustrated thing.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
like you need a special keyboard that doesn't have a caps lock and just a massive
Or
shift
I don't know if I
key.
yeah, if I can change a massive shift key would be great. I wonder if I can change the hotkey to caps because that would make it life so much easier. Might be a bad habit or something, but oh crap, I gotta build that.
What just happened? Okay. Let's just do that. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, crap.
I need a thing.
Oh well.
Oops, 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 oops.
Got up there.
There we go. So I guess you're not playing Zerg. Oh, there we go. There you are. I was trying to find your guy just appeared when I said that. I was like, you must not be playing Zerg, else I would see this. Excuse you. That's not good. Well, that ain't good. That might be rip. I thought I told it to go over here, but I guess I was wrong. Well, I know what I want to do. What am I doing here?
You must construct additional pylons. Highlight for ire. Ula Sadari.
No. Right. Okay.
By your will, honor guides me. We must construct. I am here in the shadows.
Ah, crap.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
Oh. Everything sucks right now. Because he destroyed
Well, that's
that.
not good.
It sucks.
Research complete.
That's not what I want.
Not enough minerals.
Why? Why does everything suck?
Cold is the void.
Probably need more pylons.
Glory to the Daylong.
Upgrade complete. It shall be as you say. We are one. For the reckoning.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Oh, why are you running in, you big idiots?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Very well. Mineral field depleted.
Trying to bait me? Ain't gonna happen, fam. Ugh. This is impossible. How am I supposed to be able to do everything while micromanaging? Just end you, please. Why does that take so long to die? Holy crap. Oh, it's because I didn't build... Oh, I did build a forge, but I didn't upgrade my shields yet. I did build a forge. Ah. What? What? Since when?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Aha. Just kidding. This is impossible.
Research complete.
Let none deter us. It shall be done. Glory to the Daylong. Yes.
Here's the problem, Josh. I try and micromanage, and I'm not building stuff, so I'm sitting on 2,000 resources right now. That's the big problem. I can't macro while I
Good news
micro.
for you is I am pretty much in the same position.
Intriguing.
Oh, whoops.
Cold is the void.
Najakar, Mina. Combat
From the shadows,
Where'd that stupid flying monkey go?
Where shall we march? Faith.
Okay. Alright, people. You know what we're doing.
upgrade complete.
Alright. Right. What am I doing?
We serve
From the shadows, I come.
Give us your command. Forward,
Excuse you?
Porzala. Let none deter us. To glory.
This is like a diversion, right?
That's a lot of flying units.
Can the adepts only attack the ground or something?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's their drawback. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I tried targeting him, and I couldn't. So I think so.
Lordy, 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 lordy.
This is gonna be tight. Let's get these guys cranking out. Let's frickin' build some of these.
The shadows. I bask in the twilight.
This is impossible. What? I thought I was already researching that. Why? This is so frustrating.
You require more vision.
Oh my gosh. I hate everything. I'm gonna die. Here we go. I'm so frustrated right now. I can't. I should have built like 5 bases by now. But I haven't.
Oh my gosh! Those freaking things! What are they freaking doing in my freaking base? You need to freaking die! Oh, this isn't good.
You know.
Gosh. Surprise, bitch! I can see you.
Crap. Why? No.
That's alright. The base is basically empty anyway.
That's not gonna do me any good. Ugh. I'm
What
so
the
screwed.
freaking hell?
I'm screwed this
You took
game.
out my spire?
Sure.
Oh, now I'm mad.
What does that do for me? Anything?
I can't build flying units.
Oh, lit. Can't you just like rebuild it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's that. Alright. Well, there was that.
You require more Vespine gas.
Oh, I hate everything right now. I can't do this game. I don't have enough resources to win this game, I don't think.
You require more Vespine gas. I am here.
Well, good news for me. I now have an opportunity to build lots more workers.
Exhausted.
Bad news for me.
That.
I'm screwed. That was not correct. Holy crap. Oh, they're not even working on it. That's why. Big idiots. Holy crap. I was wondering why I was so out. Oh my gosh, you big idiots. Goodness gracious. I want a select all workers button, pretty much. That sucks. Man.
Let our enemy know our fury. Orin Shisal. We stand as one. Ula Sadari and Tara Tassadar. By your will.
Wow. Jeez, Josh, chill out with those things, alright?
Things with that.
Your little pokey things. I don't know how to win this game. What am I supposed to be doing right now?
Just the game in general, or this specific one?
This specific instance right now. Oh,
I'm
oh,
too
they
busy trying to think of what
stack!
I need to be doing? What?
I can upgrade multiple times?
Oh, yeah.
This game just got so much cooler. I was wondering, I kept upgrading shields on Forge. I didn't realize that there's just level 1. Oh my goodness, every building has so much more potential. Holy crap. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, well, so there's that. Okay, cool. Well, that's cool to know. How much Vespene gas
Bit of a
does this
game changer
require?
for you.
Yeah, that's a big game changer. Like, that actually legitimately changes everything I was thinking about. Just in general.
You gotta be kidding me. That's not good.
Goodness gracious me. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing to do this better. Or I guess I'll go down here.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Excuse you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's over. I have no army. And I don't have enough Vespene gas to get an army. Nor do I have any airports until I just built them just now, so... I give up. This is my 5th day playing this game. So, that's how long. Alright, let's take a look at this. This will be a fun game to look at. I totally...
I think so, yeah.
I could have had you, I think, if I played better.
Oh, several times.
Yeah.
Several times. I was stressed out. Look at my APM.
Yeah, geez, dude.
And
106?
oh my god, look at all the workers I built.
Goodness gracious.
I don't think I ever had that many
106?
at one time. I don't think I ever had that many at one time. But again, every time I build a building, I lose a worker. And I built a lot of
Man,
those spine
look at
crawlers
that time supply cap for me. That's rough. I usually don't get that. But
where is that?
it's on performance.
Oh,
I usually don't even hit that ever. I was so building, like, I was building so many pylons
Is that here
earlier
at the
on.
12-minute mark that it just like plateaus?
Yeah. No, that wasn't pylons. That was just resources. That was after my attack,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Cause
I'm curious. What is the resource?
I just didn't build another
What's
base.
the resource collection rate?
That's my big problem.
Would you take a big dip there? What is that big dip there? Oh, is that when you run out of?
Vespene. I had no Vespene the whole game.
Bro. Nice. Nice upgrades. Okay, you really climbed the upgrade ladder that time. That's
Did I?
Good. That's
Let me
good.
look at this. Resource. Oh, that resource dip right there. Yeah, that was lack of base building. Upgrade, I did
Look at
good.
this.
I
Look at
rushed
this.
to Dark Templars.
This worker's active chart is awesome.
Just, I flat. Holy crap.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Ugh.
we get up here. This 12-minute mark is a big one. I think that's probably the bit first. I think that dip is when I just started spanning defensive structures.
I seriously, I kept up with you fine until
But also here
after
Ben,
I
like,
fought.
in the army value after the 12-minute mark.
Oh, where do you see army value? Oh, yeah, here.
I
I
basically
mean,
eclipse you because like that's
pretty much
a precipitous moment where we're really close, and it kind of could go either way. But then I just
why do I? My army value like skyrockets in like 1 minute. How does that even
this
happen?
10 to 12.
I guess that's when I get warp gates. I don't know.
Maybe. So the 10-minute or maybe 11-minute to maybe 13-minute, 15-minute really with this big dip here.
Man.
But yeah, that sort of the teens going to be the key timestamp to watch in this one. So let's have a look.
Chemical Clouds marching a single Archon into battle because his friend said it was a good unit in his first 500 games of StarCraft.
Yep. I mean,
You gotta support the big units. That's the thing.
Man, yeah, it's an expensive unit.
To just die, yeah, an expensive unit to just march out and
But
die
seriously,
without
like
any support.
if you don't play a lot of RTS, you don't necessarily know that like
Yeah, you have. I mean,
there are no hero units.
yeah, it's no one unit wins all.
Maybe a ghost.
A
counts
ghost,
as a
just
hero
nuke
unit
'em.
if he has. All right, so here we go. Send him some Zerglings.
Yeah, Chemical Clouds.
This hurt.
Hang on, Josh.
This
I
hurt.
remember, like my first 1,000 hours of like I played Super Smash Bros. Melee, and the first 1,000 hours is just grinding tech skill, and you can't even play the game until you've done that. So like I'm used to not knowing what to do and having a painful experience for a while. So yeah.
Isn't it the same thing for CS:GO? Didn't you like play just tons of that game before you even like
Man,
understood how to
Josh,
shoot?
I'm still bad at CS:GO. I understand how spray patterns work and I
Okay.
understand what I'm supposed to do, but I'm still like silver 2 or something
Yeah,
bad. I think it's because I've had so many losses that it's impossible to outweigh. Like now I have to get so many win streaks in order to like climb out. I'm in hell
like-
basically. I have
silver
like
hell.
yeah 70 losses and I have to get like a 40 win streak to climb out, and it's so dumb. Yeah, their ranking system sucks, honestly.
Holy cow, you are so far ahead of me
Am I?
at this point in the game. Yeah.
Oh, look at that, 3 gateways. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, look at this. You have 10 supply of army, which again is 5
I
units.
do.
The 4 you have built and 1 being built.
you only have
but then you
6.
also have 25 workers. I've got 20 workers and my 6, which is like these 12 Zerglings that are running at you.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. I think the queens count. So like a queen is 2. Dang, a queen is 2 supply.
Oh yeah, this is the one where you killed my base at the start. If you wouldn't have done that, I would have won early game.
Yeah. So here's a pro.
Because I
tip.
ran out
was
of
gonna mention
resources.
I was gonna mention it in the moment, but it's difficult to coach and play at the same time. But
That's why we do this.
Yeah. So let me slow it down a bit as we restart here.
Well,
So here
I
we
would
go.
if I just had my
Wow,
units
you
in position.
just started it too. That's
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. That's really
Very, very unfortunate timing.
So here I go. Boom, 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 boom.
It was minute 3. I had to start my
And-
base.
And yeah, no, that was good. That was right on time. I mean, I've already got a
I learned
base
from
up
last
and
game.
ready to go.
Yeah, but you're Zerg. You have to in order to get more units.
That's true. But here, Ben, if you click on your base, you can see the commands that you can give to your base, the new nexus that you're building.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got that cancel button.
Yeah.
It gives a partial refund, not a full refund.
So I
But
could have
you can
saved
still-
money and then just
Yeah, you
rebuilt
could
it.
select it and then cancel with B. And as soon as I start building a new building, a new production
base.
building, whether it's a Nexus or a barracks or a whatever, I go ahead and bind it to the same hotkey.
I usually do. I forget for my
you just-
bases. I do for my gateways almost always because I'll forget where I place them otherwise and forget I have them. Yeah.
Well, and that's why that's why we do this, so you
Yeah.
can kind of
Bind it as
get
soon as you
those
start
good
building. So
habits
then you can just
going.
select it if they're attacking and destroy it to save money. All right.
You should be able to, yeah. But yeah, if you had selected it and canceled, and again, I was gonna mention it, but it went down so quick, and I was
Yeah,
like kind
it
of
just
nervous about
started,
your.
so.
I was kind of nervous about your zealots. I'm like, oh man, am I gonna get this thing? I don't know.
It's all right. Yeah, it's hard to talk and play, honestly.
You already have so much Vespine. Oh my gosh, Ben. Okay, to be fair.
Yeah, and I have my Cybernetics core too. I could just build stalkers and win.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I mean,
honestly.
again, Protoss very, very hungry for Vespine.
So maybe I don't need the 2 with 3 people on it at the start. Like maybe I should.
What else? What else are you gonna do with them? Because you have so many workers right now. I think.
I mean, I run out.
We'd have to go back a bit, and going back in this player is just so
frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, if you hadn't built one of those Vespine, one of those assimilators, maybe you could have gotten up
Base
the
earlier.
base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could be producing with.
Well, here's the thing.
your
Early
gateway, so
game,
you have-
I was running out of minerals a lot. I couldn't build
Yeah.
troops with all 3 of my gateways, and I was getting frustrated that I couldn't do that.
And you're coming up against your cap, your supply cap.
That happened a lot. I was up 2
Yeah.
minutes on supply cap, remember?
Mhm.
So that was the
think
problem
how to
early
get around
game. And
that.
late game, I ran out of Vespine, and I couldn't build anything. Like any of the stuff to
Yeah.
counter your air units. Everything to counter air units requires Vespine.
Yeah. I know. It's just,
So,
oof. Yeah, it's a tight spot. All right.
anyway.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, this is the
so yeah,
first
this
sad
hurts you,
thing,
of
but
course.
I came back from it pretty well, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of surprised that I was
couldn't
still
follow
in it.
it up. I had nothing
Yeah.
to follow it up with. I'm like, ooh, okay, took down.
I
a
really
base, took
wanted
down
to
a
attack
zealot,
right now, but I didn't have anything to
maybe-
attack with. So, although now I've got 5, so maybe I do attack. I don't know.
And I'm like, what am I doing? What am I building
should
right
attack.
now? Okay, I am spawning a ton of Zerglings. So like I'm sort of ready for your counterattack because I've just built this new base.
Yeah,
and
I see
really
it.
want
Here comes my counterattack now.
Guys.
I do counterattack.
Oh crap!
Good on
And I
me.
run my guys away, and then you come up, and I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me! So I bring them back.
But that counters your attack, if you were going to.
True. I guess I was saying. And now I start building some defense.
Now you build your stupid spine calls. Those seem so much better
And I
than
get a
photon
third.
cannons, honestly.
Okay, this is where the game got interesting, cause
Wow, you're
Oh,
building a
man.
base right there?
mm-hmm.
Did I not notice it?
It took you a while. It took you a while to notice it, but yeah, like I throw up this base here
That's
because
like
again,
the logical
I'm just
place.
producing so many resources and I can't spend them as Zerg. I guess I don't get to the expensive units fast enough because I
broke.
never have enough larva. I never have enough larva as Zerg to continue spawning units, which is what I like to do with Terran and Protoss. So I think I just need to ramp up to the more expensive units faster. I mean, we're at minute 7, and I'm just now building a spire. So yeah, that's.
I got my
probably-
Dark Shrine
that's
coming up,
probably a
Josh.
problem. Oh my god. Yeah, I just don't ramp
Told
up.
you I
fast
rushed
enough
to it.
Zerg. I just don't ramp up. And I think that's the thing is like I guess I don't connect in my head that like, well, if I get to the more expensive units, I'll be able to spend the resources while still using the same amount of larva. Zerg is just such a swarm.
Oh, spine do
force
extra
in my
versus
head.
armored. Oh. Ugh. I
Hey,
guess
look at that. That's cool.
nuts.
They also just have a tremendous.
I don't know how to
range.
pronounce your name. Aoret, asked what league you are.
League.
Everyone
I am
thinks you're
not-
so much better than you actually are, or play so much more. I think you just have so much knowledge from playing like way back when and like playing this game over the years.
Yeah, I got into actually learning strategy for StarCraft 2 when Legacy of the Void came out. Was that 2 years ago? And I played some competitive then. I don't remember what rank I got to, and I wasn't very good. But I think like a couple of years of just letting the ideas distill in my head, and now like actually having to teach it to you. I'm really learning a lot as I'm doing this, so I think I've improved even just in the past week that we've been doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting back into ranked because I do feel like I have a better understanding for the game now than I did again when I started a couple of years ago.
For sure.
But yeah, certainly a lot of like high-level strategy things and tactics things translate from other games, not just like computer games, but board games too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're basically learning together. He knows a lot more about StarCraft than I do, but I mean, we're both, I don't know, I'd say pretty competent for not really. For noobs.
I will happily answer the league question when I have an answer to it.
All right.
Let's see. Where was I? What were we talking about? So I've got. Right. So yeah, I'm postulating on Zerg build theories, and we're about to observe this really interesting skirmish that we had here. It's like, all right, let's slow this down again, because you sent some guys, and
Do I pull them back?
I'm in a really vulnerable position here. Because because you sent these guys, and I'm like, how did you not see my base? Because they came from two directions, which was really clever of you.
I didn't even mean to do that. I don't think. I think it's because
the pathing in this game.
The pathing,
really sometimes. Yeah. But I've got this nascent base just out of sight.
Yeah, I see that.
And defenses. Like, I don't have enough guys.
You have no defenses. Yeah, I could just go and destroy that.
Like,
If I could have seen that base and destroyed it.
Look at this. You have such a huge unit advantage on me. You have better units. You don't have more workers. Units, you just have better units. You have more workers. And my real defensive
I do have more units. They're just coming in
sitting right here.
Yeah.
Which is not really where I want it to be for where this
Those
fight
spine crawlers, man, they do damage.
They do.
That's what holds me up.
This fight is going to retreat into my new base, which is just a problem for me. And it almost does. Look at that. You walk them back.
Do I kill it?
Then I start pulling you in.
Yeah, you start baiting me toward them.
And that's why I kept.
Why didn't I see it?
I paid so much attention to this fight. You can watch my resources. They just start climbing and climbing because I can't even pause to build more units because I am.
I'm not building units.
Dash dancing you.
I am not building units either, so I should have seen that base and gone after it. None of my buildings are building units.
But you have to warp units in, right? You've got your gate. Oh no, there's still gateways. They're not.
There's still gateways. Nothing's building.
Nothing's building. Nothing's researching. So yeah.
I'm not seeing the base. Yeah, big mistake.
Yeah, that was a huge oversight for you. Because that would have changed this whole fight and probably won you the game.
Well, yeah, I would have traded bases. Like, you destroyed my base early also.
Well, and also, okay, look, I'm able to make these Zerglings punch so much higher than their weight class can really afford. Like, these Zerglings should have just been slaughtered by what you have here. And if it was just the Zerglings, they would have been. But I managed to pull you back into my spine crawler trifecta here multiple times, and they just destroy your guys. Whereas if you had gone ahead and pulled me over to the base, because of course I'm going to try to defend the base. I mean, maybe I would have scrapped it just because I knew I couldn't defend it. But even then, I'm still basically losing that encounter. But yeah, if you had pulled him over and I had followed and fought and died, you could then punch through the spine crawlers, get your reinforcements in there. I really have nothing else to reinforce with. My spire just came up, but I've got 2 bases, so I've got 7 units I can build at a time right now, and Mutalisks take 24 seconds. I can get 14 Zerglings in 17 seconds, or I can get 7 Mutalisks in 24 seconds, and you're attacking my base.
Yeah.
The Mutalisks probably would have been the better choice, but I know that, like, in the moment, I would have just spammed Zerglings because you're punching through the only defenses I have, and then I would have started pulling workers to try to build spine crawlers. You already know how to deal with that. You could have won the game right here if you just noticed that base, or, like, not been baited into these spine crawlers.
If I just waited.
Yeah.
Like right outside them.
Yeah, that would work too. And eventually you'll notice that base because I'll start building units there, or because one of your guys will wander past or whatever. But let's continue. Yeah, boom, boom. I surround them. And I really just try to Yeah, I'm just trying to isolate your weak guys and pick them off where I can. Oh, and you bring more guys, and I really thought it was over then. And my Zerglings spawn. Yep.
Ugh. And then I just charge in.
Although yeah, see? And like at that point, I guess...
Man, look at that.
Man,
3 hits on my
still
poor
could've been
guy.
over.
Yeah. Man, that's so sad. 2, 3. All right,
It's
5 hits.
basically over like 3 times here for me, but...
5 hits on my
Oh my
stalkers.
gosh, and then you just keep sending more units. Like every time I think I'm out of that fight, you just keep bringing more guys in. Like this had me so stressed.
Do you know about Queen Injects?
Yes. Yes, I'm just really bad at micromanaging the queens. I thought, back the last time I played, I thought there was a way to trigger special abilities to autocast. But I guess the spawn larva or injection or whatever it's called now can't be autocast, or maybe I'm just forgetting the command to do that. There's still a few things about the game that I myself need to learn.
Spawn larvae, is that what it is? Target
Yes.
hatchery layer or hive, spawn 3 larvae, 29 seconds.
Mhm.
So you can get like double the Zerglings,
It
basically.
dramatically increases your ability to spawn units. And
Wow, that raises your
when
APM a
when
lot.
when I have the queens and I'm actually managing them, that definitely helps me not feel the pressure to expand, which in some cases
Aoret
makes me
says
not
there's no
deserve.
autocast for it. It's
There's
just
no
really,
autocast. Yeah,
really
so
tough.
You just gotta get good at micromanaging
Yeah.
them, which is good because with the Protoss are a super micromanagey race. The Terran, with all the little like fiddly bits you have to research, I feel as Terran to make them competent. There's a lot
Terran,
to
you've got a
micromanage.
lot of weird like shipping with the like transports and everything. Like you can do medevac drops and everything.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
different type, I think, of
Not good, not
micromanagement.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense. Like the Zerg who can be played as a very just point and click force, and certainly that's how I play them. And it's working out so far.
Well, that's because you're playing against me.
Having
To be fair.
one like key part of the Zerg playstyle that needs to be micromanaged in order to be like, proficient. I think that's a good balancing component of the game. It's a good design choice.
Yeah.
It's just not something I'm good. But we'll get there. That's what the practice is for.
Yep.
All right. I've got about 1 million Zerglings here. And I think this. Do I just chew through you guys here? No. Oh yeah, and then you just run these guys around all over the place. And
Yeah, these adepts are
gotta
sick.
make-
I'm a big fan of them.
And you've got Dark Templar spawning right now. You're building.
I
your
think I'm
first
building
Dark
them.
Templar.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have
Every
transformed to
time.
Warp Gate and built way more gateways while they were fighting, but I was too focused on fighting, I think.
On the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I think I'm out of this fight, you throw another curveball at me. Like this, you did really well, I think, in this. And yeah, I couldn't even stay on. Oh man, you're picking off my spine crawlers. Finally, I get some of these guys. Okay, cool. And more.
And
units
warp.
every
Oh, wait, no, they didn't
single
warp.
time.
Here comes 2 adepts and a Dark Templar. Think about how much they're gonna do. Oh wait, I decided to stop them. That's good.
Actually, a lot. Those Dark Templar.
Oh yeah, I needed more though. I think I was like, I don't want to spring the trap too soon,
Well, 'cause-
because once you notice,
I'm
then you're
not-
gonna build just 1 anti-air unit.
Oh,
So I wanted
that's
like
true.
6 in order to do some damage
I got you.
before you realize my little magic trick.
We are coming up on the point. Ooh, okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, and that's how you snuck those guys back there. I didn't even notice them.
That just
until they
pulled your
warped
attention
in,
away a
so
bit
That's good. That's
while I
good.
built
You've
more
got
Dark Templars.
3 Dark Templar now, just right there. See, and I'm thinking, oh, this is good. Man.
Like I
doing
said,
some
I did
good work
really.
on this
I thought I
game,
did
man.
pretty dang good up
you're
until
doing some
I
really
lost
good work in
this.
this game.
Like up until I lost this next encounter, like with the Dark Templar. Once I lost the Dark Templar, it's over for me. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, I have no starports. He has flying guys.
Mm-hmm.
I built a bunch of gateways thinking I'm just gonna spam the stalkers, but then I ran out of Vespian gas because I didn't build another thing, and then it just went down.
Right. I mean, the good news is it's really cheap comparatively to build a new base at this point in the game because it just costs minerals.
Yeah,
So you,
for real.
you know,
I should have spammed
you have
bases.
that to spare. Yeah, you
And
could
you're
have built
distracted.
Probably
You're not gonna be attacking
2
me.
or 3 bases.
Oh, that's
in
the
this
big thing I
time.
forgot. When you're attacking, you're supposed to be building bases because you're not going to be attacking. That's like,
Yep.
that's the main thing. Especially like, so if
Especially
you,
when you keep these like little attacks that keep coming that
forgot.
just like
Yeah,
really
the
keep scaring
onslaught.
me. And like
I had
yeah,
so
you
many
were able
opportunities to win this
keep me on
game.
the
Holy
back
crap.
foot for so much of this game. So much of this
I had so
game.
many opportunities to win this game. I
Um,
could have built all of the things and then just doubled, like, went focused on starports because I already did my one thing trick with the Dark Templar. I could have just done all starport after I built like 4 bases. While you were distracted with the Dark Templar. Oh, this game is making so much sense when you slow it down. And then when you're in the moment,
Yep,
I'm like,
that's,
I don't know what
that's
to
why
do.
We do the replays, especially on the good games here. Because yeah, see here, I'm building a swarm of mutalisks because I've got the spire.
Yeah.
But then I'm also building corruptors, which are basically like your phoenix. They're strictly anti-air
Just anti-air.
But,
Because you thought I'd have phoenixes to...
because I figured you saw my mutalisks.
Yep.
You would start going anti-air with your starports.
Is there
Did
any
not
other
see
way
the
to
Dark
deal with
Templar
flying
coming.
units? I feel like stalkers just don't deal with mutalisks very well, so I feel like phoenixes are like the only answer to them, which is kind of frustrating.
I think your phoenix are really good answers.
Because like right now I have like 7 gateways or something.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know how well this would work, but maybe High
have
Templars
10 gateways.
because I built
11.
these swarms of mutalisks.
Gosh.
Getting some
Well, do
High
High Temp-
Templars to just drop the psionic storms.
I've never used them, so I don't know.
I know. No, I know. That's what I'm telling you. Is that that to me seems like it could work. Certainly, like with the mutalisks, I can dodge away from the storms. But if you get good at positioning the storms and layering them on top of each other, you can do so much damage. Like one, by layering them on top of each other before I even get them out, you've done a lot of damage. But
yeah,
then
so
also,
here's the
if you
thing.
can read where I'm going to flee, you can start dropping storms there and like sort of chase me out. But
Here's the thing.
That-
I already
that's
invested
very
into
advanced
Twilight
units.
Council and Dark Shrine, so I might as well have invested
Right.
into High Templar.
High Templar, exactly. Rather than going into what I'm saying is like at this point with the game that you've set up here,
Yeah.
rather than going into starport,
Full 180 all the way to Starport, yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
than doing that, trying to work. But again, I haven't seen that matchup, at least especially not recently. so I
Aret
don't know
says
how well-
that stalkers with a few sentries could just win.
which is what I told you the first time you were frustrated about dealing with mutalisks.
Well, correct, but that was the problem was that I did sentries against you as Zerg when you were playing Zerg one other time, and it just did nothing because you had all melee. I think no, it was your Hydralisk Zergling rush. That's what it was. You didn't do any flying,
That was the last game.
and I was like, well, these sentries aren't doing much, so. But man, units. They're all so
Again, that
different. They're
different
also
match, so you gotta try different composition.
Oh, Archons destroy mutas? I didn't know that.
Archons are also really good. So
I would have
that's
just
the
fused
other
then.
thing.
I didn't know. I didn't know if they could attack aerial or not.
Yeah, that's.
So I could have
when
just
we were doing our big discussion about Archons.
I have all
versus
these Dark Templars.
and stuff.
Yeah, I could have just Archoned and then gotten a few sentries
All
to
these Dark
protect.
Templars. Isn't it just 3 right now?
No, I have 3 in my base and I'm building
you
3
do.
more.
I see. You got 3
I
more
think.
right there. Okay.
I think I built 3 more before I send them in. I showed it.
Yeah, Archons do splash damage and they can attack air and ground units. I
So
think
they
they're the
splash in the
only-
air? That's so sick.
I was
That
saying, I
kills
think
all
they're
of them in
the
like one
only
hit.
Unit that deals splash damage to air units. but I
That's
could
so
be wrong
nuts.
About that.
Oh man. Okay.
And again, heading into this like really late game here,
Might as well do it.
past
Yeah.
the 10-minute mark, that's where like the Archons can become a viable
That's
unit.
when they come out to play.
Especially after you've like sort of popped
Done
the
my
cherry on the
Dark
Templar.
Templar,
Like
yeah.
you revealed that
I've
you
done my
have
magic
them.
trick with them. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's another great metaphor. All
right, I have a
so what's
question.
going on here?
How come
Yeah.
some of the Dark Templar don't have the double-edged sword thing, scythe. Some of them just have like little swords.
Oh, they just have different unit models because like the Dark Templar is a really like monastic tradition, a really like reclusive order, and I think it's supposed to be like promoting individuality versus the more collective
Of every other
ideal
unit.
of
All the
of
probes.
the Protoss who have the they have this like ponytail that connects them to their psionic like it's not really a hive mind, but it is like a collective
kinda like that.
energy.
Yeah.
But the Dark Templar, their ponytail is severed, so they don't really have a connection to that collective, which is why like in the first game they're ostracized. And I guess they reflect that sort of like individual nature with slightly different unit models, which is cool. Also, I think that's like supposed to look like Zeratul.
Well, yeah, I think so too. Well, not the double scythe, the other one.
Yeah, the single guy, the
Yeah,
single,
guy.
arm
Yeah.
blade.
The double scythes just
Double
look so
scythe
cool
guys
though.
just
Like
look
I wish
cool.
they all
Exactly.
had that. They look so much cooler.
Exactly.
They just like strictly look cooler, I think. All right, continue.
Not a question I was expecting, so it's cool.
Thought I'd add in a
my goodness,
little.
still so many resources.
What for me?
Both of us.
I can't do anything with them.
I'm starting.
I
this
don't
now.
do anything with them, I should say. Here come all the
Here
rest
we
of my
go,
Dark
yeah, see,
Templar.
I'm just racing for 0 on my resources, trying to churn out units. And okay, Dark Templar, here they come.
Oh, he built anti-air because he thought I'd have starport. Yeah. These two Dark Templars down here went for this thing automatically. Just
Those
fire.
were the MVPs.
Yeah, they were.
Because now I'm set back so far, and I don't even have a way to detect your guys because somehow you managed to get my spore colonies, or whatever the heck they're
It's
called.
funny.
So I got to rebuild that.
Finally built another base.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done that like.
Minute 14.
Should
So
done
you're
it, like-
averaging one base every 5 minutes, basically.
That's 2 minutes
Meanwhile,
off.
I have
every
my
base.
4th one up and running.
Yeah.
And this MVP base, this base that you should have destroyed, but just
Yeah.
kept getting pulled
It's
away
really
from.
tanking for you.
Yeah. All right.
So after
And
that,
then-
that's
and
basically
it.
where I
That's
lose
it.
this game.
This is
Yeah.
the 14-minute mark. So this is like the end of the long, drawn-out, constant
Harass.
skirmishing that
Yeah.
that we saw in the graphs. That sort of finally bottoms out here at the,
Yep.
the 14-minute mark.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I think so. This is. I think it was me destroying your Dark Templar that really like bottomed out your army in that graph, and then but you also did some work with those guys.
Yeah, but they should have just been like a major distraction while I was building something else.
You got a base up, or you're getting a base up. You've got a decent number of stalkers. Like again,
I could still like pull
48 to
some-
58 on
Yeah.
the supply. Like your army is not like dramatically weaker than mine. It's
Yeah, that's
just
true.
your composition can't deal with my swarm of mutalisks.
It could have. I just needed to build other units.
Sentries, right? Sentries. They're called sentries. Yeah.
Yeah, sentries.
Or merge some archons.
More
as
Dark
we learn.
Templar. Yeah. More cowbell. Yeah.
Dark Templar wouldn't do you any good because now I have the Overseer. Who
No,
can
well,
protect
a
them.
Dark Templar to Archon.
Into
for
Archon,
sure.
yes. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Mason?
Just want to make sure that's what you were. Just want to make sure that's what you're referring to. All right.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, Dark Templar only work once, so. Then you buy
Arguably,
sentries.
yes.
I mean, yeah. I guess that they'll still
mean-
work, but you're just gonna target them in fights then. So.
Well, basically, how you use Dark Templar once you've revealed that you have Dark Templar is you hold them in reserve while you send in your first wave to look for detector,
And then you kill the detector and then
whatever
bring the Templar.
detector units or structures. Focus the detectors, and then bring in your Dark Templar to just do their
Shut up, Mason.
murderous business. What's that?
Mason said, "What the hell are you nerds talking about?" I don't think he understands this game at all. Yeah. That's way too much micro and like awareness because I don't even know what the different units are just by looking at them. I have to click on them to tell. So I'll get that with time. I think.
Like I said,
I might as well
experience,
just yeah. After I use Dark Templar, I just merge them. If I use Dark Templar.
for now, yes. For now, that is a
What could I have done?
perfectly viable strategy.
Are there anything in the robotics facility that counters your flying guys?
No.
What is the point of the robotic? Man. The only thing I can see is getting robotics is to get Colossus and Immortal. Colossus for your Terran. Immortal for
There's
any
literally
big guys.
nothing in the robotics facility that can attack air units that I'm seeing.
I just see that. I just saw that too. It's
Wow.
silly.
The Colossus
seems
can
like
be
the-
attacked by air units.
Just seems like the Starport and the Templar is a better route to take.
Against the Zerg, yeah.
Well, against the Zerg for sure,
but
yeah. I guess
Again,
against the Terran.
we
yeah.
found that some Colossi really could have helped you in those Terran matchups that we had.
True.